I get it. I get it. You're trying to lose weight. You're trying to drop fat. You're trying to drop inches, and you just don't have the energy to do it. You feel like there's 1,000 things to do, and you just don't have the energy to do them all. If that is you, if that resonates with you, this video is for you. Hey everybody, I'm Brian, founder of FatLossAfter40.com, and I myself have suffered from that in the past. And what I found was that there's a few things I had to personally focus on, and I hope that my journey will help you to overcome any roadblocks that you might have trying to have enough energy to get your workouts in and still have enough energy to be that spouse, to be that partner, to be the parent, to be the employee, to be the community leader, to be whatever you want to be. This is what you have to follow. This is your roadmap. So let's talk about some culprits, some things that zap our energy. First is just not getting enough sleep. And this is where I used to fail big time. I admit, I used to think I could get by with 5 to 6 hours of sleep. And I thought, oh, I can just push through, I can power through. And the problem with that is you can do it for a little bit, but that kind of cascades itself. And then over time, it catches up with you. You see, when you sleep, that's when you recharge, you renew, you refresh, and you wake up repaired and ready to tackle the day. If you don't get that 7 to 8 hours of sleep that we recommend, you're never going to feel your best. You're never going to have the energy to focus on your workouts. You're never even going to want to feel like focusing on eating healthy because you're constantly going to be tired. Number 2 is skipping meals. And this I see all the time too, especially these doomed to fail starvation diets where people are skipping meals, they're intermittent fasting, they're skipping carbs, they're doing all this nonsense. You don't need to do any of that. If you're skipping meals thinking that you're going to save calories or you're going to lose weight, it actually has the opposite effect, because when you skip meals and you eliminate certain food groups like carbs, what happens is your body craves them even more. Your body needs carbs. Your body needs carbohydrates. So if you're skipping them, you're going to crave them. You're going to want them. You're not going to have that energy. You're going to be seeking out quick fixes, which is caffeine. Which brings us to number 3, is living on caffeine. Now, we all like caffeine. I myself, I have it in the morning, but the problem becomes if you're drinking it all throughout the day, that becomes a habit. And the problem with that is then your body just starts to get used to it. And if you skip a few cups of coffee or whatever, or if you just don't get it, suddenly you're lethargic, you're tired, you can't focus. It's no way to live. It sounds pretty miserable to me. So the goal is, if you're going to have coffee, just have 1, maximum 2 cups. Have it in the morning, and the rest of the day, if you fuel your body and rest the way you should, you won't even need the caffeine. And the last, number 4, and this is a hard one, is high stress. Now, what I'm going to talk about today is super important because we all have stress in our life. We have our personal stress, we have professional stress, but what we want to do is try and eliminate as much as we can. So what does that mean? That means if you're still doing the soul-crushing workouts, if you're overtraining, again, if you're trying to lose weight and you're like, I'm just going to do these hour-long workouts, I'm going to do this spinning class, I'm going to do all this super long cardio, that puts even more stress on the body, making it even harder to A, lose weight, B, to actually have more energy because you feel tired all the time. So you want to make sure that you're just working out just enough, focusing on strength training, just enough to stimulate and tone your body, but not annihilate your body. You don't want the workout to be over and you're just dog tired. That's counterproductive if weight loss is your goal. Another form of stress is extreme dieting. I mentioned it earlier, but these starvation diets, these doomed to fail, where you're eating 1,200 calories or less, what happens is that puts stress on the body. That raises your cortisol level. When your cortisol level is elevated, that suppresses your metabolism. So when your metabolism is suppressed and is slow, you're not going to lose any weight. You want that metabolism on fire. You want your metabolism elevated and high and ignited. And if you're under stress, that's never going to happen. You're never going to lose the weight. That's the problem. It's a vicious cycle. So what do we want to do? First off is just the opposite. We want to make sure we're getting at least the 7 to 8 hours of sleep that are recommended. Try your best. Go to bed earlier. Sleep. Do what you need to do, but make it happen. Make sure you're not skipping meals. Make sure that you're focusing on protein. Now here, excuse me, we believe in a whole foods diet, meaning that we're all inclusive, meaning that carbs are part of the program. Fats are part of the programs. We don't eliminate anything. We're not exclusive of any kind of food group. So make sure that you're not skipping meals, that you're eating sufficiently throughout the day, and you're getting enough protein, because protein is power. You're not living on caffeine, and you're trying to minimize the stress. And guess what? If you do all of that stuff, your energy level is going to skyrocket, and guess what? Your metabolism is going to follow along, and once your metabolism is elevated, as I said, then that weight is just going to start to fall off naturally, and everything else becomes so much easier. I hope that helps. Let's get your energy levels up, because if your energy is high, your motivation is high, your metabolism is high, and you can do more of what you want when you want for as long as you want. Be great.